So I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I do not think that teachers make enough money because I just personally think having to deal with so many other people's kids, and a lot of people don't really know how to like teach their kids how to behave. And if we're being honest, because that's what I do, like a lot of people, they just they don't have the patience to deal with that. And so teachers should be appreciated because they take the time out to raise and not necessarily raise, but to teach your kid. And it's important. They deserve kudos for that, right? But every so often, we always see on social media another example of why being a teacher it just might not be worth it. In my opinion, it's not worth it. Why am I saying this? Well, I saw this video, and it's this video of this teacher. This teacher is calling a parent because the student is being disruptive, right? Normal. Well, this became a thing. So I'm just going to play this, and I'm going to let you hear it, and you tell me what you think.
Miss Glass from your child's school?
Yeah, I know who this is. What's going on?
Hey, I was calling because I'm having a little bit of an issue out of your son today. He is not wanting to sit down in his seat, and he will not stop talking. So
Oh my God, I thought he was sick. So y'all don't handle that?
Well, usually.
Now, just to be clear, so far, this is nothing out of the ordinary, right? There have always been disruptive kids. There have always been kids that don't know how to act, right? This is nothing special. This is nothing unique. We've all, like, if you've never been there, then kudos to you. But most of us have. So it's like that is not my issue, right? It's really not.
We use our behavior management system, which requires for us to call the parent if the behavior is getting.
It don't seem like it's really managing it. And y'all can't. I'm trying to work.
And I understand that, and I also am trying to work.
Did y'all hear what she just said? And look, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Don't know this woman's situation. Don't know her from a can of paint. You can think what you want. We can go off of context clues and inferences, and we might be right. I'm not here to put no judgment or no label on this woman. Whatever. We all got things going on. We all got life. And she's obviously, you know what I'm saying, tied up. So she's trying to work, and it's understandable that the last thing that a parent wants to do is be on the phone with the school because their kid is acting bad when they trying to work. That's the last thing that a parent will want, right? Okay? But the problem is that's still your kid. So, yeah, you're trying to work, but if your kid is keeping the teacher from doing her job, then her job is to call you.
I want us to work together to ensure the success of your scholar.
Okay.
No, ma'am, I'm not trying to get smart. I just want us to work together to ensure the success of your scholar.
Well, what he doing?
He won't sit down and he won't stop talking. Therefore, he's not able to complete.
You can't make him sit down.
Well, I can't.
How the hell is she gonna make him sit down? Tell me that. How is she gonna make him sit down? This is what I'm talking about. That's her job to call you. Corporal punishment doesn't exist anymore. Okay? Teachers can't whoop kids like that. So I'm telling you that, what do you want her to do? Y'all don't want me to be honest, man. I remember how we was in school, man. I'm saying some kids is bad. Some kids are bad. So let's just be honest. Some kids are bad. And the only way that somebody's going to be able to get through to them is they going to need a little bit of tough love, what a teacher can't give. Because if they do, then you're going to want to throw them in jail. Let's just be real. How is she gonna make your son sit down, ma'am? Please tell me that. Ma'am, how is she gonna make your son sit down? A lot of these kids, we see it on the internet all the time. A lot of these kids, they will swing on a teacher in a heartbeat. You think that's part of her job, to be fighting with your son? I'm just saying.
Make a child do anything. I can request it, I can ask it, but I can't make him do it. And so I'm wanting to work together.
Like, I seen him up there to that school because y'all need to know how to handle. I thought they had teachers that know how to handle kids. I mean,
what? I sent him up there because y'all need to know how to handle kids. I thought they had teachers up there that knew how to handle kids. Again, this is my problem. I'm pretty sure if you're following along, you can pretty much see that my issue is not that the kid is misbehaving. Yeah, kids be bad. But guess what? My issue is that the parents, that's the difference. The parents. You could tell why some kids are the way they are because of how much their parents act. Like how much their parents invest, how much their parents care about them, right? Again, I get the fact that you at work. I get the fact that you don't want to be sitting up having a conversation about your son's behavior problems. But guess what? If you would handle your son's behavior problems, then maybe the teacher would be able to do her job, which is to teach, not discipline, not control, not manage, not handle your kids. It's to teach them.
y'all can't handle. I don't know what you want me to do.
And there it is right there. There it is right there. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to. I don't know what you want me to do. And that's the problem with black culture right there. That's the fucking problem with black culture. It's because you got these young people making stupid life decisions, becoming parents that didn't need to become fucking parents, and then they sit there, they raise their kids, they don't half-ass raise their kids, send them off into the world, creating little monsters that grow up and destroy the fucking community. That's the problem with black culture. So don't sit up and talk about motherfuckers not qualified to sit there and talk about shit. Because guess what? It's the truth. If the most uneducated, do y'all not see the stats? Most in debt, lowest average household income. Come on. Terrible family structure. Just the worst. The worst things. These are the things that you fight for and champion and celebrate. And this dumb, stupid motherfucker she just sits there and just brushes it off. I don't know what to tell you. I do. At least that's the difference. Because at least some of us, we at least knew that when we got that call, oh man, shit, it's about to be on. I'm not above saying that kids are behavior problem. My problem is that parent, it's your job to fix it. It's not the teacher's job. They don't pay them for that. It's not in the description to sit there and deal with kids like that. To be dealing at a base elementary level. Y'all take shit for granted. And then be wondering why kids grow up and turn out the way they do. It's the truth, man. That's why I say black culture is trash. Because you champion and you celebrate and you promote the worst things. But then when people try to do different, try to be better, like that teacher who's taking time out of her day to talk to you about your kid. She want to talk to you about your kid. It's your kid. What do you think that this world is to where you just drop your kids off and you expect? What do you want her to do? I'm not even gonna hold y'all, man, but it's just really sad. And like I said, it proves my point. So don't sit up here and try to talk about, you just talking about a little bit of the community. That's the future. That's the future. Just because you don't see it, that's the future.